No one can see that just off camera. There's so much liquor. Well, actually, there's really not. There's not that much liquor. It's just a lot of bottles of liquor. How am I doing?
I don't know.
Like this?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Friday afternoon. But it's night in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Welcome to our Friday broadcast. Kay Johnson, did you miss me? Of course I did.
Obviously.
Oh my god, I'm so happy people are here already. So, this week, we're going to drink like we always do, because that's amazing. And B, amazing. B, it's Bisexual Awareness Week. No, that's fine. You can just drink your water. That's cool.
Busy drinking water.
It's Bisexual Awareness Week, and we did a half-ass job of decorating today, just now. We're like wearing the bi colors because we're so cool.
We got a flag that's not the bisexual flag,
there's
but
a flag back there.
it's close enough for the purposes of this.
And our lamps are like pink and purple as well. So that's amazing. I'm so glad everyone has showed up already. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being bisexual. What?
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm happy we all exist. Okay, so before we get started with answering any questions that people might have, we're gonna make some drinks. My blender's broken, so we can't actually make a frozen drink. But Danny just became a fan. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, we should get some ice, actually. We're just going to use this basically as a jug to capture all of our liquor. Okay, so we have in front of us... Renee's breaking ice over there. Oh, Kristen fanned also. Thank you, Kristen. Fanned.
Fanned?
She fanned.
I like that.
Okay, we have tequila, gin, vodka, triple sec.
Is that vodka? I thought that was just more tequila.
Where? Oh, this is more
Kyle
tequila.
Just drank
We don't have any vodka.
It took vodka.
Oh,
God,
rude.
Kyle, how are we supposed to have a jungle?
We have some gays over here on the couch, hanging out, playing video games, and we can consult them if necessary. But this is our thing, so okay. Okay. There's like not that much gin, so I'm just gonna.
These are all really big chunks of ice. Is that a bad thing?
No, the alcohol's gonna like melt the ice, and it'll break down slowly but surely.
Should I put more?
Oh, Mario! Hi, Mario.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say hi to everybody. Okay. Yeah, gin's gone. Hey, Troy. Is anyone else drinking with us right now? Who's old enough to drink?
Yes.
Very important.
Is it though?
Yes.
I mean...
How am I feeling? I was getting sick last YouNow. Yeah, so I definitely did get sick. But I'm feeling better today, actually. I had like a sore throat and a cough for a couple days, and it feels like it's starting to go away. I took some Dayquil today also, so I'm feeling
in college,
especially
you're always
good.
Old enough.
How much alcohol am I supposed to put in this? In college,
All of it?
old enough. Very, very true, Sabrina. I'm featured in LGBT. Well, I should hope so. Damn it! This is Bisexual Awareness Week. This is our bread and butter. Drinking age is 18. Yeah, so you're good. Okay, this is like a quarter of the way filled with more.
Why? Because there's a lot of ice in there. Just put it all. Oh, whoa, that's a lot.
That's fine. That's like all of it. So I'm gonna pour in some margarita mix now.
INC became a fan.
Thanks,
Whoa,
Ryan.
that's a lot. Is there gonna leave any room for other juice?
Yeah, how much cranberry juice do we want exactly?
Yeah, put that in there.
This is grapefruit, right? But it doesn't say grapefruit. It just says ruby red on it.
I think they just assume that you know.
As you trash. It's me. Oh, that kind of looks cool.
Oh, it's pretty.
We should have made a drink with the bi-colors. We're such fools.
Well,
that's alright. It'll still be fine.
Liquids are
also,
and red,
look how it's not mixing in. It's all...
Kool-Aid, you're right.
So far, it's all different layers. Well, 2 layers.
Wait, try putting another one on. Put the cranberry in.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of cranberry.
I know you hate cranberry.
Oh, thank you, Hector.
Oh no, that went all in.
Okay, that's great. That is just great. Do we want to do the lemonade also?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
I'm hearing a yes, but we're not doing the fireball.
Kristen just came out to a few people today.
Oh, Kristen, congratulations. How was your experience? I hope it was positive. I really hope so.
There was a smile at the end.
Oh, good.
So I hope that means it's
That's
positive.
good. Well, I'm so proud of you. I'm getting the spoon.
Good.
This is kind of really freaking me out how the colors are separated like this.
Someone came out to their friend last night, too. Oh, this is such a positive little group.
Oh, thanks, 11th Dr. Chu. Dr. Chu.
What? Why does it say that?
Right here.
Oh.
Okay, it's sort of mixing together. Oh my god, everyone's saying hi. Hi, everyone. I'm trying. Hi, Zora. Hi, Leroy. All of you are fantastic people. What are we missing? A lot of comments are just coming in quickly now. Okay, cool. Hey, Sean. Oh, I lost it. Hey, Craig, David, Kit Kat. I like that. Kit Kat. Also, a Kit Kat sounds really good right now. Ooh, man. 11th Dr. Chu come hot today with the lights. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Can I have some? I mean, if you can...
Oh, you dripped all over my leg.
I'm sorry. Hold your glass up to... This looks weird now, right? It's like a brown color.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
fine.
let's get me trending. That sounds wonderful. Are we ready? Oh, we still have a little bit of water because we are responsible people to finish first.
I win.
Okay.
I'm afraid to pour this. You do it. Oh, yes. That was...
Just a tiny spill.
A lot of mess.
Totally normal. No one freak out. Everything's fine.
Ew, it looks even grosser in the cup.
Does it?
Yeah. No, because my cup's, like,
Oh.
making it look weird.
I really hope this is going to taste good.
It probably
We just
will.
sort of made our own jungle juice here, and, you know, sometimes when all you have is, like, a shot of liquor in, like, 12 different bottles, then you have to make some jungle juice. It's just wasteful not to. That's what I think. We're all responsible drinkers until we're hammered. Well, you're kind of
That's
right
very
about that.
Like, when you're like, oh, I'm going to have one drink tonight, and then you get that one drink, and you're like, maybe just, like, 16
Maybe like
more.
a couple more.
No,
Yeah.
I went 16, you went a couple. Priorities.
Alcoholic.
Oh,
Is it
it's good. Yeah, it's really good. Try it.
I'm afraid.
Try it. Tell her to try it.
That's not bad. I know I call that good.
It's
It's
not
not bad.
Macarena became a fan. Did you do the Macarena when you were little?
Oh, all the time.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun. What, is there words to it, or is it just the music?
Yeah, there's words to it. They're in Spanish, though.
All I remember is
No,
like
it's
the...
just that.
That's all I remember.
Oh, Mario says awesome Star Wars mug. Yeah, thank you. It was a gift, actually. It was a gift to my roommate, not even me, but I get to use them, so that's good. Macarena is an iconic dance pop. You had to learn the Macarena in school? Oh. I don't
Interesting.
remember that.
I don't remember that either.
No. But I mean, that's cool. It's also like not that hard to learn, I feel like, right?
I feel like I always add an extra step by accident.
Macarena's like, what a horrible song. Was that an ironic username then? Oh, Leroy followed me on YouTube.
Ooh.
Thanks, Leroy. I learned how to square dance in elementary school. Oh, yeah. I did that 5th grade camp also.
I learned how to ballroom dance in middle school.
Oh, yeah, you're from Detroit.
What does that mean?
So it was a bigger school, right? So you had
No. I went to a small Catholic school. It was like in middle school.
All right, well then never mind. I guess you guys are just weird over
We
there.
were required at our 8th grade graduation
Oh,
to
Calvin
ballroom
followed me on
dance.
YouTube too. Thanks, Calvin. Hey, Pablo. Oh, No one ever taught Drifta any dances. That's really sad.
Oh, Driftaly's back.
I had a teacher in elementary that played the guitar and showed us dances. Yeah, in 5th grade, we went to a camp, and they had like a barn dance.
Oh my
camp.
god, wait,
And
me
so then
too.
we had to learn how to square
Well,
dance.
except we went in 6th grade.
Oh.
But, like...
It's basically the same thing. Oh, Driftly says hi. Well, Kit Kat wants everyone to know that she already subscribed. She's an OG fan. I thought this was for questions. Yeah, let's get started with some questions. Do people have questions for us about all things bisexual / sexuality in general? We can sort of do what we can. I'm gay. I'm lesbian. So, okay.
Wasn't that the same person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. These aren't questions, but...
In elementary school, we had to do the Cupid Shuffle and the Soldier Boy in front of the whole school.
Oh, that's...
That sounds horrible.
I don't know about that. Is Soldier Boy that old? Oh, they might be younger. I feel like I was...
It's also pretty old. When did that song come out?
That was like 10th grade.
Hold on, let's look it up.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I was in high school. For
Soldier Boy.
You had a lot of songs.
Year. Let's find out. 2007. Crank That came out in 2007.
Oh, yeah, I was a freshman.
Totally right.
That was a long time ago. Ooh, thanks, Allie C. Amazing. You are now the #1 fan. Gina Joe, thank you also. Wow, everyone's just coming in and trying to take over in here. Thank you so much, Gina. Oh my god. Some people are just so generous. What is it called when you're a dude but you're attracted to 50 Cent?
What?
Like only like just 50 Cent
Cent
and no one else?
I think that's called 50
I don't
sensuality.
really know. I don't really know what you would call that. I mean, you know, if you ever meet 50 Cent, I would say, you know, see how it goes. Don't like count him out.
Oh my god.
Although I'm pretty sure he's probably straight.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. Maybe not.
It's Hollywood.
What was this? What are some...
Lol, ah, la, la, la.
And there's finally a
I
question.
love you too. Oh, question. Okay.
What are some important bi issues you feel don't get enough attention?
All of them.
What are some important...
Thank you, all of them.
Well, I was just watching, wait, do you know RJ on YouTube?
No.
I was just watching one of RJ's videos, and he was talking about how there's, like, no funding for bisexual awareness in, like, organizations.
That's true.
There's, like, funding in LGBT organizations that's, like, not being set aside for bisexual people. So I think that is probably something that is not really looked at very often.
One of my friends who I used to work with at the gay rights office here just posted that they haven't posted anything about Bisexual Awareness Week. And it's not Friday.
I don't understand it.
Because they don't care.
Not only is it Bisexual Awareness Week, but wait, is it Bi Visibility Day right now also, or was that yesterday?
I don't know. I don't even know. Because C doesn't get enough attention.
Yes, it doesn't. But, I mean, that visibility is definitely a big thing. And the fact that there's not a lot of money being set aside means that there's not a lot of
yes, it is Bi Visibility
resources
Day.
for... Oh, good. There's not a lot of resources for bisexual awareness. So it's good that we have a week, but also I keep seeing people commenting to me being like, oh, I didn't even know we had a week. So that, you know, we're trying.
That, and if you're dating someone of the opposite sex nearby, all of a sudden people are like, oh, so you're straight now?
Mm-hmm. Or the same if you're dating someone of the same sex. They're like, oh, so you're gay now?
People don't really understand. People need to understand more.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what if I'm mostly attracted to boys, but I might want to try a girl?
Then do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Like,
if you're like comfortable with the idea of it and you want to try it, then yeah. Also, make sure that the other person that you're interested in is also down to try. Because consensualness?
I don't think that's a word. You made it like a sexual word.
I made it too much. Consent is important. Oh, hi, Marta from Ukraine. How do you say that city, though? LVIV?
I have no idea.
I do not know.
I don't want to slaughter it, so I'm not going to try.
I was the president of my Gay Straight Alliance, and I wasn't taken seriously as the president because I'm bi.
I can definitely see that being a thing.
Yeah, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I'm sorry. When you first realized you were bi, did you wish you were either gay or straight?
No. That's me, though.
I mean, when I was in high school, I think I, for a short time, wished that I was straight. But then that sort of, I think that was because it was just less accepted then. And, like, now it's getting to a place, at least where I am, some places it's still not accepted.
But in LA.
But in LA, and like, now I would never think about it. I would be like, why do I want to be straight? Straight people are so boring.
Agreed. Sorry to anyone who's
straight.
I apologize to that comment.
That's, yeah. But no, I definitely did for a little while, and I'm glad that changed, because I really like who I am and where I am, and I don't want to change that now. So
Agreed.
Yeah. How do you come out to coworkers?
I don't know.
I came out to my coworkers by making a video about bisexual problems, so that doesn't really work for everybody.
I've always worked places where, like, half the people are gay anyway, so I've never been in, like, a very straight workplace.
I mean, I think definitely, like, just dropping it in the most casual way is probably the simplest and the easiest, like, less stressful option. But also, like, if you're in a workplace where it's, like, really not allowed, then I would just think about whether it's worth it to come out in that particular space, like in your workspace. I don't know.
What do I do if I'm in a relationship with a married woman?
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Wait, okay, but I totally read that as though you were married to her and you guys were just in, like, a monogamous marriage together.
I read
and
it
I was
as, like,
what do you mean, what do you do?
cheating.
You just, like, love each
You
other and be happy. Oh, okay, so someone's cheating. Oh, God. I don't know what to do if I'm in a relationship with a married woman.
I always wonder about that, because if you're with someone who's cheating, what's to say they won't cheat on you
for
once
sure.
you're with them,
I
because
mean,
they've shown that in the past.
There's definitely a thing to, like, once a cheater, always a cheater, because I know some, like, serial cheaters who, like, every person they've ever dated, they've cheated on. Which is not good.
She's married and loves her husband, also loves you. Okay.
Just, like, see if her husband's down for you to join.
That moved on
Well, like,
quickly.
maybe. No, I mean, I think there's not much for you to do, because I think it's her responsibility to tell her husband, right?
Yeah.
That's like her thing to deal with. And if that's a lot for you, then maybe it's not worth it for you to be in that relationship. But if it is, then, I mean, the most I could say is to encourage her to be honest with her husband that she loves, because that's the thing that you should try and do. And yeah, just sort of let her do her thing. What if I'm 12 and I think I might be bi, but I'm not sure? I want to say just don't worry about it, but I know that isn't practical advice, because of course you're going to worry about it, because I worried about it, and that's like, that's not helpful.
More serious crushes and stuff too.
Yeah. I would say don't be afraid to think about it, and don't be afraid to explore the idea of it. And you don't have to, like, commit to any sort of identity as you're figuring this stuff out. You can like go down that path and be like, oh, am I this? And then be like, oh, wait, no. And then you can backtrack and check and try something else. And, like, I say don't worry because you're going to figure it out. But I understand that you probably still will worry anyways.
Whoa.
What?
Where did this comment come from? My advice is to gas Jews as soon as possible. Excuse me.
Okay. So...
it's not what this conversation's about.
Definitely not.
Or any conversation should be about. For that matter.
Is it okay to not fit the norm of hooking up?
For sure.
Definitely.
Do
what you're comfortable with. Yeah, exactly.
We're like, do you.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you not to.
Is it okay to have a preference?
Unless you're a serial killer.
100% it's okay. We both sort of have preferences, right?
Oh, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I think it's okay to have preferences.
It's like, people, like, think that a lot of times bisexuality is, like, 50 one way and 50 the other. It can be, like, 10-90, like, 70-30. Like, it can be anything. As long as you like both in some capacity.
Mm-hmm. Do you... Wait. Oh my god.
Well, there's too many questions now.
Okay. Do most partners you've come out to been pretty chill with you being bi? Yes. I haven't had any issues with partners. I've had some issues with non-partners who were not interested.
I feel like usually you get to the point of partner, they'll accept.
Yeah.
And
You would at least I feel like I would divulge that information before that happened.
anything got serious.
How many years since you came out as bisexual? I just came out, I think, 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
I came out 2 years ago.
So we're both very new, but we are both, I would say, very, very entrenched in the queer scene in LA.
Oh, yeah.
I would say so.
I don't have many straight friends.
No. Do you like Meghan Trainor, Renee?
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, I like Meghan Trainor's songs. I don't really know much
Yeah,
about
I don't really
her.
know about much her, yeah.
I'm 13 and I have a boyfriend, but I don't know if I really like him. What do I do? I
don't know.
I think, well, your first step is just figuring that out, I think.
If you don't like him, yeah, figure out how much if you actually don't like him or not, and then...
Kelvin's sending a bunch of thumbs up. Thanks, Kelvin. Okay. Let's see. How has being bi affected your life? Thanks, Ghetto-tastic. That's a great name, also.
love it.
It's like weird to shout that out, but I'm very happy about it.
Ghetto-tastic.
Also, thank you, Little Blue Bun. A lot of very, very generous people today. The Mario just came out to their parents last month. Actually went really well. That's awesome.
Fun.
Congratulations. Where I saw Dreamt of Other Girls, identify as bisexual right now, but it was a tough time to figure out how to feel. Don't try to freak out about it. Yeah.
That's good advice.
What stigmas do you think there are about bisexuality?
I remember the one stigma when I was younger that were always like, bisexual people just can't choose. They just want everything. They just want sex. And I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm. The whole idea of being greedy
and
like,
promiscuous. just
non-monogamous.
Yeah.
I think that's a
That's
stigma.
a big stigma.
What's it like to have the power of invisibility?
It's great.
It's
'cause
really
I can
great.
sneak up on people. I can spy on people really well.
Now I don't have to wear camo to disappear.
It's great. I just have to be naked to disappear.
Any advice having a crush on a straight guy? Don't.
Oh, don't.
Don't.
Like, I mean, you have it, but you gotta put those... You gotta just tell yourself it's not gonna happen because you're just gonna kill yourself thinking about it.
If someone identifies as straight, you need to always, always, always take them at their word, despite anything they do to the contrary.
Same with any sexuality.
Yes, same with any sexuality, because
you don't know what's
could
going on in their head.
you could build up an entire relationship in your head with this straight person, and then come to find out that they didn't see any of it the same way that you did at all, and it's just like a completely different thing, and that is a hard friendship to save. So, like, honesty and communication. If you're not going to tell your straight friend that you like them, don't just, like, pine after them and hope that they're not straight because of, like, something they say, or if they, like, are flirty with you one time. Because a lot of straight people are
Why
flirty.
did you
And
just touch me?
I was flirting with you.
Oh, okay.
That was flirting. Was just, like, scratching
like,
you.
It was, like, a really weird, just, like, poke.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't great. I asked because I want to hook up, but I'm a reserved person and also want to wait. I mean, I think you need to weigh what you want more. If you want to wait, then wait. If you don't want to wait, then don't. I think it's just you need to figure out what you want to do a little more, because the options are out there. Let me tell you. Yeah. Well, I spilled on the table, remember?
No. Yeah.
How do you respond to jokes about bi people that are actually hurtful? Well, the first thing you can do, if someone's telling a joke that's not funny, is don't laugh.
Oh, yes.
Second of
It
all,
shuts down people really quickly.
oh yeah, if no one laughs at a joke, people will rethink everything. But also, I don't stand for that. I mean, don't be afraid to call them out if they're being insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I came out as gay 2 days ago, got no bad comment at all. Should have done it sooner. It feels so awesome.
Oh,
That's
good for
amazing.
you.
Congratulations, Kevin. That's fantastic. That is exactly what I want to see. But what if you're really into the straight guy? Listen, I have been there. I'm telling you, just don't.
won't
You
go
don't
well.
want it.
They're never going to reciprocate it if they're straight.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how much you like them, nothing will happen. And if it does, it'll probably be because someone's drunk or didn't actually mean it, and then you'll be even more hurt.
Mm-hmm. And also, in my experience, if you try something with someone, even if they are maybe, like, curious or, like, bisexual or interested, they might still be in denial to themselves and unable to reciprocate feelings towards you. So, no. I was caught staring at him, and when he turned, I ran off. Oh. Do you take your boa off?
Yeah, it was being really itchy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Straight people are stubborn, but also everyone is stubborn. How did you feel when you came out? I felt really relieved when I came out. Actually, it was a really positive experience for me. Do I have, like, stuff on my lips?
I came out and nobody remembered because they were all drunk except for my one friend, and it was a real funny experience. I remember the next, like, time at work, Brandon was just like, I remember what you said last night. Nobody else does.
That's so funny.
So I
you had to
came
come out twice?
I had to come out again.
What was the second time?
I don't honestly remember because that time it didn't even matter because I'd already done it. So I was just like, oh, I already said it, so.
Interesting. How do you become friends with him, at least, though? Do you mean like, how do you...
Excuse me.
You have a crush on a straight person. You have a crush on a straight guy, and you just want to be friends with them.
Oh, so you're not friends yet? I don't know.
Make sure you want to be friends for the right reasons, because if
Yeah.
you're trying to be friends just to get close to him, that's going to end badly,
My
trust
thought
me.
process like, wait.
Trust me. In the words of Honey Boo Boo, everybody's a little bit gay.
Wait, did she really say that?
She did say that, actually.
That's awesome.
Honey Boo Boo is a bi icon.
What is a
She's a
polite...
bicon.
A polite, respectful way to ask someone about their sexuality. I don't know, actually. I don't think I've ever been, like, rudely asked.
Yeah. I think just straight up asking shouldn't be taken as an insult. Like, if you were to say...
If you were like, oh, I assume you gay, are you?
Right.
Then that's probably
You don't want
rude.
to make any assumptions. And I guess also, if you're, like, having a conversation with someone and you want to, like...
Don't just, like, blurt it out, either. Like, hi, are you gay?
Yeah. Well, and also, unless you're talking about relationships, and in that case, they might just, like, bring it up on their own.
Yeah.
But unless you're talking about relationships and it's, like, relevant to the conversation, then it doesn't so much matter. But I'm wondering, do you mean, though, like, how do you find out if someone that you're interested in is, like, bi or gay? Is that where they're going?
I don't know, that's...
Because, like, if you're just talking to, like, anyone, like a friend, like at a networking thing. A networking thing?
Network.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're friends at networking.
If you're just like talking to an acquaintance and, like, getting to know them, then unless they, like, give you that information, it doesn't really matter what their sexuality is. So I just, like, I don't know why you'd ask. But if you are, like, interested in someone and trying to, like, gauge whether they're into you, I think you could drop, like, subtle hints and see how they respond to it, or
like,
you could, like...
Sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, my ex, she...
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you just throw it in there like that.
And, like,
it's very
it's nothing...
casual.
And then, like, they'll gauge what you may or may not be.
And then they might respond accordingly.
Yeah. Yeah, subtly is best.
Do you want to have any children?
Woo!
Yes, I do want to have children. You don't want to have children?
No, I don't.
Oh, interesting. Well, we're not having kids together, I guess.
Wow.
since everyone thinks we're dating.
They
I'm a
would be
girl.
Pretty cute kids.
We would have really cute kids. I'm a girl and I've only liked boys all my life, except in the past 3 years I've liked 2 girls. Does that make me bi or just a bit confused?
I feel like in the end, it's up to you what you identify as. You don't have to be bi if you don't want to identify as bi.
Yes.
You can just have liked 2 girls if that's what you want.
Mhm.
But if it's something you want to explore, go for it.
You can call yourself whatever you want. You can identify as what you feel, and it doesn't matter if that's not like, if that doesn't fit neatly into any sort of like
category.
Existing category. That's okay. And yeah, it's totally okay to be like, oh yeah, I like guys, but then I like these 2 girls once. That's just like, why can't you just say that and like that's it if you feel comfortable with?
It's because I feel like society makes people want to label things, or they need labels to accept things.
It makes it easier to understand when you have an identity. Oh my god.
Yeah. But
I think
if you do what you want, you don't have to have an identity if you don't want to.
I think that's something that comes with time, with like thinking about yourself and understanding what your interests are, and how that like plays out over time. Because also like you could think one thing one day, especially for like bisexual people, you could think one thing one day and then like the next week be in a completely different space in terms of what you're interested in. And that's not uncommon for people to think that.
And sometimes it's hard to differentiate, especially, I don't know, this is my viewpoint with women.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for the longest time, I'd be like, oh, she's really pretty. And I couldn't figure out if, like, I thought she was pretty because I wanted to, like, be pretty like her, or because I was into her.
If you wanted to date her, or if you just wanted to be like her.
And that was a really hard, like, hump to get over. Like, do I think you're pretty because I want to be you, or do I like you?
Right.
And then once I got over that hump, I was like, oh, no, it's because I like you. But I was in that very confused place for, like, most of my life.
Well, and sometimes it can be both, also, which makes it confusing.
Yes. Oh,
you know?
For sure. There's plenty of people I think are beautiful, but I'd never want to date.
Yes. Sexualities are like snowflakes. Everyone is different, so don't say they're all the same.
That is great. I like that.
Do you ever experience fluctuations in your preferences for either gender?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
The problem is, I'm in an all-boys school. Oh, it's almost impossible to talk anything about other guys, and I did, and people are now just attacking me.
It's because kids are mean.
Kids are mean. That sounds tough.
Mean.
Doodle Me Creative is who's been asking about being friends with this stray guy. Yeah,
And also,
God,
no matter
kids are
how
the
much
worst.
you
Also,
want to, like, express anything, if it's going to affect your safety.
yes.
That's also an important
Very, very
consideration.
true.
If it's going to affect your safety,
And
don't.
and I'm like really not familiar with like all boys schools. I didn't have that experience, so
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. Yeah, I don't. That's hard. Where can you meet people in the community aside from parties and clubs?
I met a bunch of people working at a gay rights organization.
Yeah.
You can like volunteer.
If you volunteer, you get involved in an organization. Honestly, there should be like places you can go, like queer themed, like coffee shops or like.
Yeah, for real. So
you don't have to be queer to go there.
I feel like a lot of queer people go.
But
to
a lot
just,
of
like,
people
gay bars.
Exactly. Oh, thank you, Ghetto-tastic again. Also, yeah, it's just like a gay bar. It's just like a queer,
but a coffee shop.
a queer friendly space where you can go and hang out and be around other queer people.
Gay coffee.
Gay feed? Coffee?
Gay.
I don't think you can do it. That's
It doesn't blend well.
It doesn't blend well.
We're missing a lot of questions. Go back up.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
What if my country kills LGBT people? Don't put yourself in a
Be
situation
very, very safe.
that's going to make you not
be
safe.
cautious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. I cannot imagine if I was in that situation.
I know.
Someone said, hashtag wink Renee wink.
Oh my god, I forgot about that! No!
Someday they're going to get you to wink.
Just keep tuning in. One day it'll happen.
We need more queer spaces that aren't centered around alcohol. I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. The gay in the back says no.
He likes to drink.
When did you fully accept yourself as bi? I fully accepted myself in college, in probably like my sophomore or junior year of college. I didn't come out then until like senior year. But yeah, what about you?
I honestly don't know, because it was a very long road.
It can be a big process.
I told you, confusing over, do I like you or am I just like want to be you? And that took a long time.
Ooh. There's a gay-themed ice cream shop in Philly called Gay Ice Cream Parlor.
That's awesome.
That sounds amazing.
But that's another thing, though. There's a lot of, like, gay spaces that are oriented towards gay men, but nobody else.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, very few, like, lesbian places stay open, or if you're, like, bi, you're either seen as one way or the other if you're in either of those spaces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, if I were to go to, like, WeHo here, the assumption would be that I'm gay. Because you don't ask while you're out.
Yeah.
But, like, that's
and
just, like... And it's mostly all men that are there, too. There aren't a lot of women going out in West Hollywood.
And if they are, they're, like, the few lesbians, or, like, a lot of times it's just, like, the straight girl that comes out with her gay friends.
Yeah. Yeah,
or there
that's
could be
common.
bi girls there. You wouldn't know, though.
Right.
I'm there, and I just, a lot of times, just seem like the straight girl friends with all the gay guys, because that's just what it seems like when I'm there.
Definitely.
Unless we're at, like, lesbian night.
So yeah, not only should there be spaces that are not centered around alcohol, but they should also be inclusive of all.
All, and not just, I feel like gay men get it
Mm-hmm.
all. Yeah, Jacob. Gay men get it all.
Well, lesbians really don't go out.
I would
Lesbians do go
love a
out.
queer bakery that has drag queen cookies and then branches out into pun-themed pastries. Listen, I think you should do that,
Yeah,
and I
open that up.
I will go to that bakery regularly. Oh, there's a big gay ice cream in New York, too. That's awesome.
Okay.
We should open one here.
Okay.
Just the two of us
Well,
right
'cause
now.
we both know.
Yeah, we know how to run a business.
Totally. And how to, like, make ice cream.
I'm just starting to embrace my bi-ness. My faith has been a stumbling block. Was it a factor for you?
Oh, I don't have faith, so. that was like, very straightforward.
I don't have faith.
I'm not religious, so no.
I grew up religious.
I mean, same.
I grew up religious. I wouldn't say that I'm religious now. I'd say that I am spiritual, maybe. It's not that I don't believe in anything, but I just don't necessarily prescribe to what I was taught in, my Catholic upbringing, which I think is maybe a little
I
understandable.
went to Catholic school for 10 years.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was, like, weird gay shit happening at Catholic school, too, so I don't know about that.
Well, that's a whole other story that we can get to. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Wait, I wanted to go back to faith for a second, because it's not so much an issue now, but when I was in high school and I was going to church every week with my family, that was definitely a factor. It was something that really held me back for a long time, I think, because I was afraid to explore my sexuality because, my whole family was religious. My parents and my aunts and uncles and my grandparents, and, like, we spent a lot of time at church, and our friends, it was a community thing where, like, a lot of the people that we knew outside of church, we also knew at church, and it was this whole, it didn't feel like a space where I could comfortably explore myself. Yeah. And that is unfortunate, I think, because I think that there is a place for queer lifestyle within, like, faith-based organizations.
I agree. But a lot of people don't feel that way, which is unfortunate.
What name would I give the bakery? Big Gay Bakery.
I'm just gonna continue the
No,
name.
I don't.
Twist on it.
That's too gay.
We're gonna have to make it, like,
specific.
bi-related.
I don't know what you'd call. Okay, this was a
The
problem.
bi-weekly bakery.
I don't know. The rough drafts, guys. Rough drafts. I really want to go to the Dangerous Woman tour. Oh God, I would go to that tour also. I feel like Ariana Grande would be really good live, right?
I don't know.
You don't think so? I feel like she's got a really good, like, legitimate voice, though, that would probably, like, she'd probably perform well. I don't know if, like, overall her performance, but, like, singing should be, I don't know. Every time I'm in the boys' locker room, guys are always saying gay slurs, but I don't want to confront them about it. What do I do?
So mean. I hate the world.
Literally everyone is horrible.
Sometimes they can be dangerous.
It definitely can be dangerous.
You always gotta read the situation.
Exactly.
Like, are these people that would beat you up for being gay, or are they just, like, dicks?
Because, you know, in a perfect world, you would stand up for yourself, and then they would be like, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, and then back off. But like,
it's not a perfect
these
world.
are bullies
They
we're
might
talking
hurt you.
about. And, like, I think if the bullying is getting to you, which it sounds like it is, I think any bullying should be reported. Personally, I think if your well-being is like coming into question, then you should reach out to someone who has the authority to stop that from happening. And that doesn't necessarily mean talking to like a counselor or the school principal, but just sometimes you have to get help. And
I'm sorry.
And think about who that might be. I don't know. Yeah, it's a hard question. I'm sorry. Thank you for the purple
You're welcome.
fuzz. The song "No" by Meghan Trainor is literally my spirit animal.
I love that song.
I like Ariana Grande's music, but she looks like the plastic surgery poster girl to me.
Really?
The plastic surgery girl?
I don't see that.
I don't know if I know that poster.
No, I think he's just saying like the poster.
Oh, just like I see.
For,
I
like,
see.
plastic surgery.
I was like picturing a specific. I was picturing that poster in science class. That's Carol with the like blind glasses, and she's got the seeing eye dog. And it's like Carol didn't used to wear glasses. Now she has to.
Oh
and then
my
you have
god!
to, like,
Yes.
And it's like be careful in the science lab not to burn your
Wear
eyes
your
off.
goggles. Don't
That's what I was
spill
picturing
acid
when
in
you
your
said
eyes.
that. The poster girl, but no, I mean I think that's a thing with a lot of like young divas, and also not just female divas, but male divas. Also like airbrushing and photo
Contouring
manipulation and all that. You can't.
Perfect hair. No one really looks like that.
No
in real
one
life.
no one looks that good.
And even in those pictures when they're all done up, like that looks good
Well,
in pictures,
okay.
but in real life,
Very
they
true.
don't
Very
look
true.
good.
Contouring looks weird in real life, but also some people do look that good, which makes me mad.
Don't talk about those
I
people.
know. We don't talk about those people. We don't talk about the real attractive ones. I was called into the principal's office for posting a pic of me and my girlfriend kissing. Okay, well, that is fucked up.
Your school
Your
has
principal,
problems.
yeah, I don't...
Wait, the question is though, would the same thing happen for a straight couple? Because I know there's some schools that are like...
They're like, no, none at all?
No.
Okay, but
like, that's
posting a picture, that's on your personal
private-
social media
yeah.
account, right? So that should not be an
It's not
issue
like
at
you
all.
hung it up in the school cafeteria, like, look at me.
Yeah.
You're right. That should not be a school issue at all. Unless... Yeah.
Sam Wonderful, I'm not ignoring you. Did you ask a question? I'm sorry, there's a lot of questions coming in. Yeah, just repost it.
Where's Sam Wonderful? What does he want? Tell us again.
Yes, send us that question again. Also, Jacob, let's see your face. Look at that cute little face back there.
Look at that cute little gay boy. Or large gay boy.
That very large playing. Are you playing or are you watching?
I am playing Halo.
Playing Halo. Oh, cute, they say.
Hello.
I'm a big fan from England, and the only reason I'm awake is to see this is because I'm super drunk. Great, we are also drinking. Speaking of that,
Ooh, I didn't want it.
we need a refill.
Wait, shake it a little so the alcohol can
Okay.
settle. I like that.
Is that gonna work?
I don't know. Where's
We'll
the
find
spoon?
out. Spoons are fine. Are either of you gamers? Obviously, Jacob is.
Jacob is. I'm not.
They say.
I play like Mario Kart and Mario Party.
Are you excited for the Mario game that's coming to?
She loses at both of them.
Excuse me. This kind of
Jacob
deal,
is
on
so
me,
sweet.
I'm
Someone
good.
literally just said as you're insulting her.
Jacob is actually a bully.
I like the feather
towards
in the
me.
ear.
Thank you. I thought it was beautiful.
Is there
too.
any movie that represents bisexual people as they truly are and not the stereotypes?
Oh.
I don't know about movies, but I've been watching the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend lately, and
Ooh.
there's a bisexual character in that.
Shit, my bad.
That's fine. There's a bisexual character in that show that yeah. I think they do a really great job of showing just like what you're
I don't want
regular old
The boss.
the ice.
that.
Yeah, the boss. Yeah, I would say check out Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Not just for that, because the entire show is really, really great. What are you drinking? We are drinking an amalgamation of a variety of boozes. I just showed two
Yeah,
tequila
basically
bottles,
we
but there's a
made-
lot of
we
different
made
things
jungle
going on.
juice.
We made a jungle juice concoction,
With
and it's a little.
3 different
What would
juices
you
and like
call
3
this
different
color? Like a like a muddy water.
It's like a gray pink, orange dirt.
We're really bad at coming up with color names.
It's like
I think it's like a grapefruit.
a muddled clay.
It does look a little bit like a grapefruit juice.
Yeah, but like
color.
with
Like
some
a light grapefruit.
with like gray mixed in. You do look weird.
Hey, Mario
What are
Kart
you
is great.
drinking?
Coffee.
Great game, no
Oh.
shame. Very
Yes,
true.
you're right.
I have
agree.
the N64 version of Mario Kart
I
still
prefer the
here.
Wii version.
Okay, well you're
I like
just
to,
used to
like-
that. I'm used to the N64 one.
I'm not. I'm so bad at it.
You have to wait. You have to move
You have
the
to
thing.
like move it.
Okay, I hate the movement. I
Oh,
like
I love
don't
it.
like Wii as a console.
I do because I'm so much better at those little teeny.
Mario
movements.
Party pisses me off,
Oh,
but I love it.
agree.
I love that game and I hate it.
Raw
it's a bad
chicken color.
color.
Ooh, kinda.
Yeah, Grunge.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a rock.
Do you get flushed when you're drunk? I don't. I just get like squinty and smiley.
Like the Asian glow people get.
Yeah, I don't really get that. I believe Sam was asking if you can be romantically interested in one gender and physically interested in the other. Yes, 100%. Actually, for a while, I wondered if that was me. But that was in high school.
Yeah.
I like wondered if I was sexually attracted to both, but like romantically attracted to women. But then I like had feelings for a guy, so that kind of proved that wrong. So,
But I think it could happen.
but
for
it
sure.
could no, it definitely does happen, and people do experience that. You know, there's
And
there's
that
like
problem where you confuse like friendship with like romantic feelings.
Yeah.
But it's just like a close.
because I don't know. I've seen a thing online before, like you said about that, like a platonic romance sort of situation, which I don't really understand that one as much. I might need some more. I may need someone to explain that. But yeah, there's definitely like hetero-romantic, homo-romantic, homosexual, heterosexual.
Yeah.
I think your romantic attraction is separate from your sexual attraction, and they a lot of times are related,
But I guess they could not.
but
be
they
as well.
don't have to be.
Which that would be
I think it's
more
common.
confusing.
It's common for them to be related.
Yeah.
But I think as more people sort of learn about the idea that they don't have to be,
someone
then I
loves
think
the
you're gonna.
pride flag in the background.
Oh, we stole it.
We wish there was a bi flag, but we didn't have one.
Yeah, I didn't have a bi
We
flag.
had a gay flag and a transgender flag, but not a bi flag. So
I think I'm bi and I'm 13 and I don't know what to do. Please help. We had a similar question already, but
it's just a hard question.
I know I just like I want to give you a hug and tell you that everything's going to be okay
You're
because
so young.
it is going to be okay.
It's
13
it might suck for a while, but
13 is half of my age right now, basically.
Yeah.
Almost. And
kind
kind of.
for the most part.
And I didn't come out until 3 years ago. I didn't fully figure things out for a while, and that
And
can
that's
sometimes
okay.
happen, and that is okay. Some people know right away, and they don't need to do a lot of thinking and a lot of testing
And with bisexuality,
to
I
figure
feel
it
like
out.
it's
But sometimes you
confusion,
do.
'cause you don't know if you're straight
Exactly.
or gay.
There's
or
a
in
lot
between.
of extra confusion going on with bisexuality that can make it harder to settle on a particular identity. But again, as we've discussed, you don't have to settle on anything. And especially at 13, you have your whole life to explore. And I think that's really exciting.
Yeah.
I think be open to experiences. Don't feed into your fears. I know that it like the idea of not being straight can be scary, but it's honestly it's great.
Yeah.
What gay organizations have you worked for, Renee? I haven't worked for any, so.
I worked for Equality California. It was fine, I guess. It was kind of...
You can be real.
I did fundraising for them, so it was like raising money for different like bills and like the last one we worked on. What was the transgender bathroom bill? Yeah, we did like a lot of great
Yeah,
stuff.
what are some things that you guys like were very partially responsible for?
To not let the transgender bathroom bill get on the
we fought
ballot.
that.
We fought that. We also fought.
The LGBT education is now being taught in all California schools.
That
All
was a
across
big
California
one.
schools.
Yeah. They have to have a teacher that directly deals with
Before you were there, we
LGBT
were
issues,
fighting
just like
letting
bullying.
kids in their grade schools and high schools use whichever bathroom they identified with about, like, persecution.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of good things, but it was a hard job, and I feel like the organization didn't appreciate us very much.
People spit at us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
I got spit
He
on.
got spit on. Oh,
Spit
God.
at. I'm so nice.
Yeah, people were mean.
Wow.
But, like, also there were a lot of nice people out in the world,
So
so.
nice.
Okay. There were a couple... Okay, I've been around for about 20 minutes. Who are your friends? Okay, so this is Renee. For those of you who have joined but don't know, this is Renee. She
I'm
is with
always
me
here.
every Friday because she doesn't work on Fridays and she loves it.
Hey.
And in the back...
homeless.
She's homeless. She's not homeless. In the back here is Jacob and
Playing
some Halo.
oh.
And outside is Kyle hanging out with us, but he's also on the phone right now, so he's actually not hanging out with us. Okay, let's go back up. I'm 12 and a trans boy, and I told my mom a couple minutes ago, and she disowned me.
Disowned you as 12? Like, is she trying to kick you out, or she's just like, no, you're not?
Yeah, give us
I have
some more
questions.
information if you can.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. I'm really sorry.
Aw, Stephen loves me. Thanks.
I have a very homophobic friend, and I don't know what to do. She's so rude and says awful things. She doesn't know that I'm bi. Well, she might not say those things if she knew you were bi.
And if you tell her and she still says those things, she's not worth to have around as a friend. Because
Yes.
you want friends who love you for everything you are.
She refused and kicked me out, Alien Banana said. Wow.
As a 12-year-old, excuse
Wow,
me.
that's...
I'm
what?
sorry.
Yeah, I don't understand what mother would throw out their 12-year-old child.
Like,
Right.
daycare-
12 years old. That's...
I'm
do
so
you-
sorry. Do you have somewhere to go?
Do you have somewhere to go?
friends?
Yeah.
Do you have other family?
Yeah, is there any other family that's understanding or friends you can stay with?
I mean...
That's definitely... Someone said that's illegal. That's definitely something that you could get in touch with child support services over.
Yeah, but then you'd be put in the foster system
I mean-
for that kind of shit, and you don't...
I mean, yeah,
That's not
that's
any
like a
better.
whole new can
Find
of worms.
a friend or other family member who will take you in and support you for who you are so that you don't end up in a worse situation.
Driftily says you can contact the police if you have nowhere to go. Yeah, Driftily, do you have any more advice? You're probably a little better equipped than we are, potentially. I don't know. Everyone's saying you can call the cops.
Or CPS, Child
Or,
Protective
or
Service.
CPS, yeah.
I don't know, though. CPS scares me because, like,
Better than being homeless.
that's true. Anything's better than being homeless. But you could just end up in another situation that's bad, too.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, that's another thing we worked on.
Thanks, I'm going to get in contact with them.
Foster care
Yeah,
has to
bananas.
put them in homes that the parents
Oh, yeah.
have.
Well,
That's another thing we worked at Equality California. We had to put LGBT youth in places in foster homes that were safe for them and were accepted. Which is a really important thing.
yeah, that's amazing.
You don't need to leave, like, a homophobic situation to end up in a new one.
No, definitely not. Alien Banana, let us know if there is anything. Let us know any updates or if you
Yeah.
need anything. A lot of areas have shelters specifically for similar situations. Call local 211. She's just scared because she does not understand. Another thing you could do is you could call the Trevor Project helpline, and
Ooh,
they can
yes.
probably help you and give you some sound
For
advice.
sure.
Definitely look into that.
What's the difference between bi and pan? So, this is something that I've, like, tried to figure out. Because bisexuality, you like men and women. Pansexuality, you like anyone. Like, they can be transgender, they can be genderqueer,
Right.
they cannot identify.
Right. But although also I know a lot of bisexual people, and I wouldn't say that I'm like that I wouldn't date a trans person. Like
But there's,
I wouldn't
but
just
there's
say,
some
so
people
like
who say they wouldn't. And
that's
they're
true.
bi.
That's true. But there are some people who identify as bi who also would. So I think it's a very contentious difference. I'm honestly not sure if there needs to be two separate.
I think there does.
You think there does?
Specifically because there's certain people who won't date a
I mean,
trans
obviously I
person
could be
or
wrong.
person who wouldn't date someone who's genderqueer. But, like, I mean, technically I would be pansexual because I don't care about that. Like, I would date someone who is transgender or someone who is genderqueer.
Yeah.
But, like, I just consider myself bisexual because I assume in that it just means all.
Right.
I don't know.
Do you identify yourself as queer? I mean, I kind of go back and forth between bisexual and queer because I think they both apply to me in my case. I like queer, though, because it seems a little more inclusive.
Inclusive, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like queer. If you were gay and dated a girl who was acting like a guy, that would, like, I don't know how that would work.
If you were gay.
Well,
I feel like that's gender queer. If you're like a girl who's
a girl who's.
But do they identify as a girl?
What does that mean exactly? Is the girl performing like masculinity, or is the girl like identifying as a man?
Those are different things.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jenny.
Aw, thanks, Jenny.
We're having really great conversations. I'm really happy about this.
It's very warm in here.
Also, if anyone else has ideas, please throw them in the comments. Let's talk about them.
She wants to be a guy. Oh, so transgender.
So a trans guy.
Okay.
So if you were gay and were dating a trans guy.
Wait, I'm confused now.
So you wait.
What was the situation?
If you were gay and dated a girl who was acting like a guy.
So you're gay and...
Oh, no, you're just... Yeah. So you're a man who's dating a person who identifies as a man, who was born a girl.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're still a man.
Yeah. Thank you, Jasmine.
I need a...
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, guys. I have air conditioning, but it's off right now so that you can hear things. Also, I'm, like, screaming. I'm really sorry if I'm being loud.
This feels great. You want some?
Yes. Thank you so much. How did you feel about the campaign earlier this year by an English celebrity about taking the T out of LGBT?
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's so stupid.
Top YouNow supporter, Messy Monday Guest Thought is here. Guest Thought?
What?
That's amazing.
Guest Thought.
A guy is gay and dating a trans guy. Would you be gay couple or straight?
You're gay.
You would be a gay couple.
Because if they're a trans man, they're a man.
They're a man.
And you're a man.
And you're a man.
So then you're a gay couple. Or you cannot identify as
Oh, thank you, Guest Thought. Messy Monday.
Guest Thought's
a mouthful,
favorite.
but I absolutely love that name. Yeah, Driftily. Still gay. Trans guy is still a guy. Yes. Would I still be bi if I sometimes switch between female and male? No. By gender. If you identify as like gender fluid, you mean? I mean, I would assume you still identify as bisexual, right?
Yeah, because if you still like
both
genders, no
or
matter
multiple.
which your gender is at the time, at some point there's still going to be bisexuality in there.
Yes. When I was in the military, all the bi guys I knew were in the closet, but all of us gay men were open. Why aren't bi men more open about being bi?
Because it's less, like, accepted.
I think they're less likely to be believed,
and less
also.
Understood. It's like, it's harder to be like, hi, I'm bi.
Thank you, Messy Monday, for becoming a fan. I'm Guest Thought. I like that better.
Yeah, I know. Guest Thought.
Renee, you were very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
So, I have this girl crush. She works at a cafe, but I'm going to move out of the country next week. Should I talk to her? People are telling me to talk. Talk to her. What do you have to lose?
Yeah, really. If you're about to move out of the country...
Like, why not?
It'll be like an experience, too. It's like, you know...
The worst that can happen is you two fall madly in love, and then you have to move away, and then you try a long distance.
In a week span.
and you know, then it messes you up emotionally for the rest of your life. No, I don't think that would happen. I think why not? Talk to her. You got nothing to lose. I don't know what I want to do in life, and I overthink it way too much these days. What should I do about it?
I don't even know what I want to
Listen,
do in life.
I can't help you with that because I don't know either.
And I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's the key. No one fucking knows what they're doing. Everyone's just sort of like,
they're like,
I know what I want to do, so I'm like doing this because I think it's right, and I'm guessing, and
But
maybe I'm wrong.
You could be like 40 and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and that's like very normal.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very true.
So don't worry too much about it.
I think I might like my best friend romantically, but I'm pretty sure that he's straight. I watched your video, Don't Fall in Love with Straight Guys. Yes, be very, very careful about that. Where can we get more of Renee? Well, you can watch her here every Friday. You can.
I don't have a YouTube.
She doesn't have a YouTube.
I have Instagram.
She has an Instagram.
It's
Do you want
Renee _Rosemary?
Yeah,
I think.
It is. You can also go to my Instagram, and I tagged her in my last picture, so you can find her that way.
Other than that,
my
social
Instagram
media
is just my name. Yeah.
non-existent.
But that's where you will find her. Do you feel that the gay community has prejudice towards bi men? I mean, not just bi men. I would say bi people in general. There's some prejudice.
But I also feel like it's more accepted for a woman to be bi, just because like straight men think it's hot for like girls to hook up, which is like horrible.
Yes.
We're not hooking up for their pleasure. We're hooking up for our own pleasure. But I feel like that makes it.
But don't they have a right to your pleasure? Don't you know that?
Of course, because you know straight men rule the fucking world. If only I was a straight man. I have so many privileges.
Let's see. For me, I respect people who identify as queer, but for me personally, I have bad experiences with the word and see it as a slur when directed at me. How do I go about explaining that to a friend without offending them? I mean, I think it's worth it to just be honest and tell whoever it is exactly what you just said to us. If it makes you uncomfortable, then say something.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Also, thanks, Roar K.
I missed it.
it was Roar with a hyphen and then a K and then a hyphen and lots of hyphens. But thank you. Every time I've told someone I'm non-binary and use bi instead of pan, people give me such odd looks. It's wild.
Use bi instead of pan? Wait.
Like for someone who is non-binary to use bi rather than pansexual as their.
Oh.
Like why people are dumb.
Just like. There will always be people who don't understand, and there's a point where people will never understand, so those people are just not worth it.
Happy Celebrate Bisexuality Day! Hey! I've been in love with a straight guy, now he has a girlfriend. Is there something I can do to forget him?
Find a new man.
I honestly, that's always the easiest way to get over someone
that
is
love,
to just...
that you can spend your time doing. Like, maybe, pick up tennis.
Rourke like in New York. That's much better.
Okay.
That makes sense, and I'm seeing
Rourke
that
who
now.
eats with
Thank
a
you for
fork.
clarifying that. You're my favorite from BuzzFeed. OMG, hi. I didn't know that you came live here. I do come live here every Friday. I also have a YouTube channel, which is just my name. You can go check it out. It's pretty cool, I think. I would hope so. I think that.
That's all right.
Okay, great. Who are you voting for, and do you think it is important for young people to go out and vote? I think it is
so
most important for young people to go out and vote.
Because we're the ones who are going to be most affected by it, because we're going to live here longer than any of the older people.
Yes.
Assuming that we live to that age, but that's,
yes.
I hope so.
Yes. Well, also, we are in the LGBT tag, so I think it probably should go without saying that we will not be voting for Donald Trump, because that doesn't make sense.
Donald Trump seems to hate gay people and women, but doesn't say he does. But
they kicked gay people out of the Republican Party.
Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms that we do not have to get into right now.
We don't need to talk about that because that's just sad.
No, but yes, the very, very important thing is to go vote. It takes it takes a minute and 34 seconds apparently to vote. So yes, you definitely should do it. Your vote definitely makes a difference.
If everyone, think about, hundreds of thousands of people are like, oh, my vote doesn't make a difference. If they all gone and voted, there's 300,000 votes that weren't counted because you didn't think it was important. So.
Yes.
Where's Martha when we need her? Martha's our friend, and she would yell at you all right now for even asking that.
I registered to vote, but I don't know who to vote for since the candidates this year aren't very good. Well, listen, I'm with you on that.
I agree.
I would prefer some other options. But
go with the lesser of the evils.
We're stuck with who we're stuck with, so...
Pick one that you'll only kind of hate, not, ruin your life.
Yes.
Hate.
Yes.
There's not much you can do after that.
Hey, Terry. Thanks for becoming a fan. I fanned. To be honest, I'd rather wait 4 more years to vote.
Go vote now.
If you can vote, I would strongly encourage you to vote now. Because, listen,
even
4 years, we might not even have a republic in 4 years. Let's be real.
Yeah. Like... And then there's people who want to just, like, not vote for any of the 2 main ticket people, but by doing that and being like, oh, I don't like Trump, but I don't like Hillary either, if you vote for, like, an off-ticket person who's never going to win anyway, because none of the people are going to vote for them, then that's more chance for Trump to win. And nobody wants that shit, unless you're trying to build a wall.
Yeah, I go back and forth a lot about how I feel about third-party candidates, because I agree that when you vote for a third-party candidate, it like historically probably makes it easier for one of the like main party tickets to win. But also I don't like the idea of like telling people not to do that if that's how they feel. Yeah, you gotta do what you want.
I feel one way.
Just don't vote Republican.
Just don't vote Republican. Don't vote Republican. Let's chant everybody.
So, yeah. I talked to a lady about voting third party. She said the election of 2000 was a good example of why that's such a gamble.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's a gamble. Like, you know, there's that off chance it could work, or it could just, like, fuck everything over and then Trump wins. And that's what I'm very scared of, and I'd rather not fuck everything over. Because if Trump wins, I think I'll hate life.
Yes.
For a long time.
I agree. I very much agree. Okay, also, it's already after 6, guys. We've been doing this for over an hour, and I'm having a lot of fun, but my laptop is about to die, and also, I gotta take a nap. Let's be real, I'm gonna go take a nap after this.
What? You don't want to hang out with me?
I'll hang out with you, I guess. But no, I think we're gonna call it quits today, but we are going to be back here again next week. Just because it's not Bisexual Awareness Week doesn't mean that you can't come ask us more sexuality-themed questions on Friday of next week. So come back. Also, just come and hang out and drink with us, or not drink if you can't, and ask whatever questions, and let's just chill. So that's my whole spiel. Also, thank you again, Rourke. Let's all have a great Friday, shall we? Or also, if you're in a different place around the world, then it might not be Friday. But have a great day/night. You all are amazing. I will see you next week. Goodbye.